obviously it was a really good win against a very talented, very good basketball team. I thought we did a really good job of executing down the stretch. I thought our rotations were good from the standpoint of getting back out to shooters. We had a couple of ones where, Tyler Hero ended up making baskets, but they were challenge, really difficult shots. Now, he's a great shooter. He's going to make some of those. But I thought for the most part, we got him off the line and did what we needed to do to try to win. The only negative, if you look at it, is obviously the offensive rebounding part of it. We gave up 18 offensive rebounds and got to do a better job in that area. But, just to come away with a win against a team like that, against a real quality team, I think it speaks a lot about our bounce-back power, and being able to bounce back from the situation that we faced the other day.
Alvin, De'Aaron there in the fourth quarter was just tremendous all the way down the stretch, hitting clutch free throws. Does he look like he's finally coming back around after the week off?
Well, I think so. I think he walked to the line and shot the free throws with so much confidence. But, just his overall play and not just on the offensive end, I thought defensively he was really, really solid also and did a really good job. And I thought as a team we did a really good job of switching and trying to take away some of the easy baskets. And that being said, sometime we were in a situation where we had a small on the big guy, and I thought he played excellent for them. The shot making that he did, and then just the rebounding part of it, he was really good. But I thought for us, we played and did everything that we had to. The turnovers, you can look at them, but 6 of those are offensive fouls. And they're the best in the league at when you give up the basketball, getting in front of you and taking charges. So I thought we did a really, really good job with our managing our turnovers, except for the offensive fouls that they call.
Buddy, them 7 threes is definitely needed tonight. Any three coming from Buddy is needed. But Buddy, he got off tonight, and like James said, Jaron, he carried to the buzzer, but Buddy was that common denominator in those first 3 quarters. Can you get a little commentary?
Well, and that's why I think you got to be careful when you come in and go, why is Buddy 1 for 8 from 3, and you guys leaving him in the game? And you leave him in the game for that reason right there, in that, he can get going and make shots. When you're and I keep saying this to everyone, when you're second only to Steph Curry in shots and 3-pointers made per game, then you got to be doing something right. So, we tried to create more situations for him, to create some shots for him. I thought he was a little more patient tonight, but 7 for 10 is not that much of a surprise when he was taking and getting the shots that he got tonight.
Alvin, I was wondering about Fox, back to the free throws a minute. How much of that was kind of a byproduct of him kind of going downhill, looking to penetrate so much tonight?
I thought he did a great job of attacking, and I thought he did a great job of going to the line and shooting them with confidence. So obviously he was in the attack mode tonight. When you are able to get to the line 15 times, obviously you're in their paint and you're doing some good things.
Alvin, can you talk a little bit about Damian Jones and just, real nice performance for you tonight, and he's taken advantage of some other opportunities recently. How nice is it to see a guy like that kind of step up to that challenge?
I think it's great because, he is the ultimate professional, guys. I can't tell you. You could sit over there and not playing for 10 games or 12 games. It doesn't matter. But when you put him in the game, I guarantee you he'll be ready to go. And that's not to say that he's going to play great or play good every night. But the one thing that you do know is that you're going to get every single thing you possibly can from him to try to help you win. So I'm happy for him. And, it's not anything that's been gifted to him. It's been minutes that he's actually earned. So, that's why we put him out there, and that's why we play him.
Alvin, it had been a few games since we'd seen Harkless out there. He didn't get all that much run, but what did you see tonight that made you look in his direction? And I'm curious on the decision to
Well,
go with Metu over him in the closing defensive possessions.
Well, we just thought to have a little more size out there defensively, and if we were going to switch and have guys on Jimmy Butler, we feel like he's one of our best defenders. So, we wanted to try him for, 4 or 5 minutes to see what would happen. I thought he did a good job when he was out there.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
How big was that effort overall for you guys, and especially on the way that you closed the game out tonight?
Well, I thought the effort was great, from start to finish. And even in the third quarter, we, had a couple of things happen there that was pretty bizarre. The jump ball thing was, that was the correct call, though. I did not know that rule, to be honest with you, but the referees made the right call. The clock actually doesn't start until you have possession. The shot clock doesn't. The game clock can start, but the shot clock doesn't start until they actually have possession of the ball. So they got possession and shot a quick shot, and and so that was the correct call. But other than that, I thought that we hung in, and we still gave up too many points, but we were able to score points ourselves and not have a situation where they got separation.